Okay, in this video we are going to look at the differentiation of these two equations. So the question says differentiate a x raised to the power of x and 10 x raised to the power of 2 with respect to x. So let's start with a solution. So let now say y is equal to x raised to the power of 5. So to differentiate this, we are going to differentiate this with respect to x, which is dy dx. dy dx. And very importantly, you should understand that it's actually a general concept or a general formula for the differentiation. So now we now have dy dx. So the general formula is x when we have x raised to the power of n. So to differentiate x raised to the power of n is the same thing as n x raised to the power of n minus 1. So therefore this n will come to this side to multiply the x, and we are now going to subtract the power by 1. So that is actually the general differentiation equation. So now we have x raised to the power of 5. So how are we going to differentiate this? So we are now going to say dy dx is equal to x raised to the power of 5. By looking at this formula, the 5 will now multiply the x. So we now have 5x raised to the power of 5, and then we'll now subtract 1 from it, from this general formula. And as we can see from here, then now this will give us, this now will be the same as 5x raised to the power of 4. So therefore the answer, or the differentiation of x raised to the power of 5 is 5x raised to the power of 4. Then now the next one is b, 10x raised to the power of 2. So let's say now 10x raised to the power of 2 is equal to 1. Is equal to y. So to differentiate this, we now have dy dx is equal to, these two will now come to this side. So we now have 2 into 2 times, 10 times x. Then we close the bracket. So therefore, now this one is now going to be 2 power minus 1. So therefore, we now have 2 to multiply this. So we have 20x raised to the power of 2 minus 1, which is something as power 1. So therefore, this one is something as 20x. So the answer is 20x. Please